Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So for today's video, I am going to do like part Jaclyn and part glam. I have already moisturized and primed my skin. I use the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. And so the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a black eyeliner and I'm going to mark out on my face which side is going to be glam and which side is going to be the Jaclyn. And this doesn't have to be perfect, it's just a rough draft. Okay, I think that looks good. So this smaller portion is going to be where I'm going to do my makeup, and then the bigger portion is going to be where the Jaclyn starts. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to block out my eyebrow. I have never done this before or tried it, so bear with me. Okay, I am just taking a glue stick. I heard the purple kind works best, so that is what I got. The side where you are going to have your Jaclyn is the side that you are going to blur out. Okay, so I glued that down, and now I'm taking a spoolie, and I am just brushing that up, and I'm flattening it to my face. And I'm going to take a bunch of my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. Okay, so I applied a generous amount over my eyebrow, and I'm just going to let that sit for a while. Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and put it right on my eye. As I prime my eyelids, I set it with concealer, and then I put powder on top of it. Alright, now I'm going in with my Kat Von D, and I'm just taking that middle shade in Lyric and just putting that over my concealer so that it doesn't crease. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Morphe M441 brush, and I'm going to dip it into my Morphe 35O palette, grab my transition shade, and then pop that right on the crease of my eye. Okay, next I have the Jaclyn Hill Armed and Gorgeous palette. I think I'm going to take Access, which is right here, pop that on the inner corner. I want it to be a little bit lighter and then get darker with orange and blacks as I move out to the outer part of the eye. Alright, next with that same brush, I'm dipping into the shade Secure from the same palette. And I'm going to put that in the middle and outer edge of the eye. Okay, so I just dipped into my orange shade from the 35O palette, and I like that a lot better. It's giving me the orange that I wanted more. Okay, so I'm going to take a more flat brush to try and get that yellow shade to show up a little bit more. I grab my Morphe M167 brush, and I'm dipping back into that Access shade and packing it on that brush. Back on the inner corner. There we go, that's showing up a little bit better. Now I'm going back in with my Morphe 441 brush that had the transition shade on it, and I am just going back through and blending all of that out. Taking my Morphe M321 brush, it's just a precise little brush just to get right in that corner. I'm dipping into the black from my Morphe 35P palette, and I'm just placing that on the outer V. Next, I'm going to take my Maybelline Master Precise Skinny Eyeliner and fill in my bottom lash line. Okay, so now I added liner to the top. You could go ahead and do a wing, but I personally never do a wing on myself. So I'm gonna go ahead and dust this away now. So I'm actually taking a paintbrush and some glitter glue. I'm gonna pop some glitter glue just on the back of my hand. This is the NYX Glitter Glue. So I just popped a tiny little bit on the back of my hand, and I'm going in just straight like this, just a little bit. And I want that glitter to go in my crease. Now I'm going in with the NYX Glitter Brilliance. This is in the shade Copper, but it's orange. I just wanted a little pop of shimmer. So now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to set my under eyes lightly with my NYX Set It Don't Fret It powder. Just lightly under my eyes. I don't want to get cakey. I'm going to lightly set my forehead. Time to go in with the paint. I'm scared. I really hope this doesn't stain my face since I have to work tomorrow. I have this cream paint in orange that I got from Spirit Halloween, and I'm just taking it actually on a regular paintbrush, and now I'm gonna paint my face. Taking that orange and I'm going back over everything again just to give it a second coat, even it out a little bit more. Can't believe I'm painting my face orange right now. It is like, I don't know, but like 10 o'clock at night, and I have to work in the morning. Okay, so that actually dried down quite well. I'm gonna dip into my Morphe 35O palette and that orange shade up in the top right hand corner. Get that on a nice brush. I'm gonna dip into that orange shade and I'm gonna get that on this brush pretty heavily. And I'm just gonna go over everything with this orange eyeshadow and set it all, because we don't want it to move. I am going to take my liquid lipstick from Kat Von D in the shade Witches and a small paintbrush, and I'm gonna dip that right in there, and on my eye I'm gonna make a triangle, and since my eyebrows didn't black out that well, I'm gonna try and cover them as much as I can. Okay, I'm gonna grab another paintbrush. Okay, now that that is filled in most of the way, I'm going to take my black eyeliner and fill in right around my eye. Alright, now I'm going to take my Jaclyn and Morphe palette, take the black from it, just so it doesn't crease. I'm taking some more of that liquid lipstick and I'm putting it on the back of my hand just like that. And I'm going to take this small brush again, dip into it, and I'm going to make that triangle on my nose. Okay, so we are going to finish this look up. My camera died, so when the camera was off, I set my nose with the black eyeshadow, added mascara to both eyes, and added just a little bit of bronzer to this side of my face, and I filled in my eyebrow. So next what we're going to do is we're going to take our brush with the black shadow on it, and we are going to start creating the lines. For this, I'm using the black eyeshadow out of the Jaclyn and Morphe palette, and I'm going to start on the side of my face and just go down. So your face has a natural curve, and you kind of want to follow that natural curve so that the lines look more realistic. Okay, so for this one, I'm not going to create a line here, but I'm going to actually darken this area right here. Alright, next I'm going to take my Kat Von D Tattoo Eyeliner, and I'm going to start making some cracks on this side, like it's cracking off. Sometimes I get a little crack happy because I think they look kind of cool. And then next I'm going to take my Kat Von D liquid liner, fill in my lips. Alright, you can leave it like this, or you can continue to keep doing what I am going to do. I'm going to drag it out just a little bit. I'm going to put some more of it on the back of my hand. Just like that. I might actually need a little bit more. And I'm going to take these small paintbrushes and dip it in there. And I'm just going to drag it straight out. Okay, and then the last step that we are going to do is take those small paintbrushes, dip into that liquid lipstick, dip into that liquid lipstick, and we're just gonna make some lines. Alright, you guys, that is the finished look. This look took a long time. I did not think it was going to take this long. It is like 11:45 at night and I need to wash it off and go to bed. But I actually loved the way that this turned out. I'm so glad I stayed up to do it. I wanted to do it for a very long time. I've just been super busy, so I'm glad that I stayed up tonight to do it. And I love it. My eyebrow actually got covered up a lot better than it was in the beginning, and I just love this. I think it looks super good. There's so many different things that you can do with this look, from the nose, the mouth, you can take it down your neck, do whatever you want. I originally planned on taking it down the neck, but it is getting late and I don't feel like doing that anymore. So this is the finished look, but overall I think it turned out amazing. I'm so happy I did it, and I hope that you enjoyed watching this. Oh geez, I hope this comes off tomorrow. I have to work. Oh boy. Oh god. I don't love that. Just so dark. Oh god, this is scary. Oh god, that's really scary. Not terrible. Not awesome. Alright. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. I just love it.